Something about doing hard things, each week after week, the kids start telling me how much shorter the hill is getting. Well, the hill's not getting shorter, you're getting stronger. So that preparation, it's not just the physical preparation, but the mental preparation. Yeah, you can go and climb this hill for 10, 12, 15 minutes. You can go do an hour run, steady, up and down all sorts of different hills and paths and trails. And when you get out to a race and it's 5 minutes long, you've done something so much harder already to prepare yourself for it. Yeah, that's been a fantastic part of the preparation. Most of them know they're running half the time. I think that they just think, hey, we're getting up, we're gonna have some breakfast, we're gonna go out and see our friends, and oh, did we go run for an hour and 15 minutes today? Yeah, you did. Yeah, in the long run preparation is really special. Most of them have all been forest runs so far this year. One of the kids on the run today, he was saying there's something really fun about these forest runs. I love running in the forest. And I tried to ask him what it was. I'm like, what do you think it is? And he's like, I don't know. He doesn't know. And it doesn't have to be named, but it is. It's a special feeling out there in the forest. I think Forest Park's like the largest park within any city limits in the United States, right? Bigger than Central Park. And yeah, what a gift to be able to have access to that.
The forest runs, I find it more relaxing because you're just out there running.
Oh, the trails are really fun. We always do long runs in the forest, so it really helps with endurance.
I really like just the being outside and being with my friends. I always feel like I'm getting better every single time.
Oh, that's been really fun. Yeah, to get involved in the practices, help with the trainings, and feel like you're part of the team too. So I find that I'm getting in better running shape. So they're not just coming home and telling us about it, we're actually there and part of it. And it's been so much fun and getting to know the other parents and coaches that much better.
When we gather on a Saturday run, for example, the parents are all hanging out with each other. The kids see that and they say, okay, this is a safe place for me to be. And then the kids start hanging out with each other and that translates then. So then you now have what is typically seen as an individual sport becoming a team sport. That creates a sense of community amongst the parents. It creates a sense of community amongst the athletes. It's a pretty fun social experiment to see.
In the individual versus the group, I think we spent a lot of time as a group coming together, and the individualness comes with just being present in their training, in their lives, in their racing, and just being able to answer and help them guide through specific questions. Some have questions about their footwear. Some have questions about a little injury. Some have questions about fatigue level from another sport or from getting sick that week. And so true coaching comes from getting to know the athlete and what's going on holistically within their life, right? And not just what they're doing for training that day, but are they healthy? Are they sleeping well? Are they eating well? What's going on in school? What's going on with their friends, their girlfriends, their boyfriends, their family situation? And we've all been teenagers at one time, and that takes an emotional impact on you. So understanding that and being able to not necessarily be the expert in any of those areas with the athlete, but to understand that, hey, it could be impacting them physically or emotionally, and just recognizing and adjusting the workload or the training or the thought process and going into the race accordingly. I've been a part of sporting communities where, you kind of kept some of those alternative sports quiet because you didn't want the coach to know that you were going to play a different sport that afternoon, or you just came off another sport the night before, or you had a sleepover. And I think what we've been trying to do is create an open community. Say, the hope is that you are playing those other sports and you are doing those other things and you are staying up late and having fun with your friends. And having that conversation allows us to just help manage this experience to optimize it for you.
I look at Tom, I look at Justin, and I'm like, these kids are in such great hands. They take the approach of you know what, we can always go to plan B or plan C. Kids come to practice and they're upset about something happening in their life or at school because they're kids and they're going through things. Tom and Justin are like, okay, cool, you know what, we're gonna do this instead. Because your central nervous system is a little tapped and you're going through some things. So in the long run, that's why a lot of these kids at this time of the season aren't burnt out. Think about outside of track again, like I say about your character, of taking the initiative to do things. I mean, man, that's gonna take you so far in life outside of anything track related.
You guys want to talk about the race tomorrow? Actually, the one on Saturday. Sunday. Still got a couple days.
Everyone should know what flight they're on Saturday. We got a couple early flighters, and then most of you are mid-morning flighters. 10:30 flight. It'll be a fun journey up to Spokane Saturday. There's 3 heats for the girls, and there are 3 heats for the boys. Each heat has about 16 to 18 athletes per. But the track's going to look totally different, right? It's 200 meters. It's really short. The turns are banked and they're hydraulic, so they actually move up and down, just gliding through the airport like we're going to be traveling together. So please get there early. Please spend some extra time. We got to be there at 8:30.